So apparently Twitch staff accused this VTuber of being a lolly, even though they're absolutely nowhere near it. Anyways, let's go into this because it gets way messier than what you may think. So all of this starts with a tweet that's made by Lucius Merriweather. A Twitch staffer just accused me of being a lolly based on nothing other than me being a VTuber apparently. Then he deleted the tweet and is now having a huge debate about lollies in my notifications with anyone responding to it. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I have literally nothing to do with this. What is going on? So this is in response to a tweet that Merriweather made. They applied these screenshots as well. So Merriweather wrote, does Twitch staff just hate anime? And somebody called Nuke It All wrote, throwing shade, wow, super unprofessional, but it's common in Twitch staff members who think they are something when given a drop of power and a fancy little title. Now we have a user called Sky, who goes by the Twitter handle Sky Rain, or RA1N, and this is the person that is Twitch staff. They wrote, me right now banning all the lollies /s. Sky continues, lolly breaks the rules LMAO. Quote, hey Twitch, this Twitch employee is saying lolly is bad, end quote, with a screenshot for the new enforcement rules. If you guys didn't know what happened, Twitch rolled out some clarifications to rules that they've had, and one of them is regarding lollies and shotas. So this writes, depicting fictional anime characters of a childlike appearance, quote, lollies /shotas with any kind of sexual framing is not allowed. This applies to VTubers and within games where avatars are uploaded, such as VR chat, with childlike avatars, even if the broadcaster and operator of the avatar is above the age of 18. So that enforcement was then put out by Twitch a couple of days ago, which kind of broke the VTuber side of the internet. And then finally is a screenshot of Sky's profile, where it reads incident manager at Twitch, Arch, Linux user, profile photo by blah, 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 blah. Merriweather continues, 1, I am not a lolly. 2, I have never spoken to this guy in my life. 3, my tweet was about a continuing series of unfair bans that VTubers face, especially at Wonni's ban that Twitch themselves admit was wrongful, yet refused to provide reason for. So about the Wonni situation, this was referencing a tweet that Wonni had made on October 10th, with Wonni writing, I'm so confused and sad that no matter what I do, Twitch keeps sending warnings to my account despite adhering to the content classification guidelines. I've changed my art and made an effort to censor any genitals, bare buttocks, hips, and other sensitive areas. I don't talk about sexual details. The other day I talked for 5 minutes about the difference between milk ducts and fatty tissue in breasts. Pretty sure that goes under educational. The only visible skin on my body is perhaps my left shoulder and 3 cm of my waist on a good day. It can't be me either. My creative freedom is being limited by the fear of getting forcefully labeled and basically shadow banned, when not knowing what's wrong is taking away my joy in art and streaming. Here is the flag from Twitch writing content classification sexual themes, stating some types of content do not violate our community guidelines but are not appropriate for all Twitch users. I think it's very interesting. So basically what this reads is, hey, you didn't violate our TOS, but we still think it's not appropriate. But in that case, then shouldn't the TOS be a system that covers all cases? In a situation like this, flagging somebody for something that is not part of TOS, but you still deem inappropriate is quite unfair on the streamer. It reads, where the violation occurred on stream or VOD, a content title, Korean female artist drawing Rem from ReZero. And here is a screenshot allegedly from Wonni's stream where you can see there is a photo of Wonni and then reference artwork and then the artwork they're currently working on. I don't see what's wrong with this. Again, so people in the comment section are again pointing out how unfair they feel like the system is, and Wonni had tagged Twitch support, writing, is there even a human reviewing the possible bot reports against my stream, or do we not matter to you? Then on October 11th, Wonni followed up with writing, so I finally got contacted by Twitch support and apparently I did nothing wrong. Why have I, along with other artists, been threatened and warned for months now? I guess somebody really just hates anime and is spam reporting the whole art category. So here you can see the emails between Wonni and Twitch, with Twitch support saying, hello Wonni, thanks for the information, the warning has been removed. And Wonni writing, thank you for notifying me and removing the warning. Could you please let me know what was the issue so I can avoid this in the future? And Twitch wrote, hi Wonni, unfortunately we're not able to share the reason on what went wrong here, from Twitch's side that is, for our internal policies, as that could open up vectors for abuse. However, I do want to reassure you that you're completely fine and this was not your fault, so it shouldn't happen again. I do get in cases like this, right, there could be situations where Twitch had made a mistake. They've made too many mistakes, I feel like, recently, where it's also affecting the livelihood of the people involved, which is definitely not fair for Twitch just to turn around and be like, whoopsies, we effed up, and definitely not acknowledge the potential harm that they could have caused to their creators on the platform that have been affected by their mistakes. And we have Kuhl writing, maybe reports from disrespectful users who do false claims, and as they can't review everything manually, which would cost too much, they do it automatically. And they can't tell you why, as it would be a confirmation of what I think and what people will be able to abuse the system. Wonni says, this is my suspicion too. I just wish it was easier to get in touch with real humans as support. Not everyone has a 100K account to have their voice heard. And Kyuko writes, glad to see they resolve resolve this properly. Kind of weird that they said they can't share the reason for why, but at TwitchCon, Dan Clancy said they're going to make the reasons for bans transparent with clips and references to exactly why. And Wonni says, I really hope they work on it in the future. And finally, as of 10 hours ago, Wonni had made this final tweet, writing, Twitch, your 2D drawings are sexual. I'm warning you right now. Of course you are. Sorry, that won't happen again. Also here, have the label enforced on you for 7 days. And as you can see, Wonni has the sexual themes label locked onto their channel, which basically means that it will kind of essentially shadow ban their account in a way, because that type of content will not be promoted to specific audiences of Twitch, from my understanding. I could be wrong, but that's my interpretation of this. So going back to Merriweather's tweet, which was the main focus of this video, that is, I'm just trying to give you context as to what he was talking about here. Then Merriweather adds, for fairness, I'm including this reply that I found. They claim they like VTubers, so that's good at least. I do think it's weird they just automatically assume I'm a lolly. With a screenshot of that alleged Twitch staff Sky writing, I clarified in a different post. I was tagged by my friend who assumed it was lolly, and I wasn't trying to accuse them of being a lolly. I'm already aware VTuber does not equal lolly. And then we had this other tweet by Mama Akko writing a little warning stating, so at Skyrain, who works as an incident manager for Twitch, just said that Loli is banned site-wide on Twitch. It's sad that it requires this amount of outreach from a Twitch employee to get this answer, but it's one that we needed to hear. By the way, guys, YouTube and Kick. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, Kick has been doing a whole bunch of promo being like, we love VTubers, as part of like a marketing ploy against the whole Twitch anti-VTuber type regulations they've been rolling out. So these are some screenshots that Sky has tweeted, writing, being hate rated by Loli hilarious. Anybody lolly bad R-word and slur homophobic slur. And then another reply with Sky writing, I hope the one actually contacts Twitch because they'll just tell them that Loli is banned site-wide, LMAO. And this is another screenshot of Sky's profile photo. And then under Mama Octo's tweets, we have somebody who added Dan Clancy, called Mix Match Safe, writing, hey, at Dan Clancy, we found out that at least one of your staff members is openly harassing streamers and abusing their powers. Gonna do with it or still pretend that nothing happens? Or maybe you think it's okay? Well, I just sent question to Twitch support with question if they truly are part of their staff. We'll need to wait for answers, but this person smells like an impersonator. Dan Clancy replied, trying to figure out if they are, but I doubt they are. It is difficult to tell since they do not have their real name on their account. Merriweather followed this up with a conversation they had with Twitch staff, confirmed not a staffer by Twitch support. And to substantiate this, Merriweather added a screenshot of their alleged conversation with Twitch support with their entire tweet, the first one I showed you guys, and Twitch support writing, hello Lucius, in regards to your tweet, we have investigated and confirmed that this is not a Twitch staff account. We take the behavior of our staff seriously and appreciate you bringing this to our attention. And then Sky has now privated their account. And here we have another user going by the name Permaband with some examples as to other ways to prove why they are not Twitch staff. So as you can see here, the first screenshot showcases Sky's tweet stating bi-weekly payments are so much better, showcasing that they have been paid $48, which they write impression farming, which is something that a lot of accounts will do. They will basically rage bait purposely to farm impressions and then profit off of Twitter Blue. And if you notice, a lot of the like weird scammy accounts tend to have Twitter Blue. I wonder why. Then they went to their Twitch account to show that they have two badges, Turbo and the Twitch Prime badge, but no Twitch staff badge. The Twitch staff badge is a little badge with a wrench, which would indicate that you're Twitch staff. And the final one is to showcase their recently edited Twitter profile, with their old profile reading EU Digital Services Act moderator, Green Party member, and their new profile reading incident manager at Twitch. And I mean, lying on the internet, this is not the first time we've seen this happen. At the end of this, thankfully, this was proved to be somebody who is impersonating instead of actual Twitch staff, because I would really hope that Twitch would not employ anybody that is like just being weird like this. People lie on the internet all the time, and I'm sorry this person coming on the internet and lying has caused harassment to fall upon Merriweather and a whole bunch of other parties that were involved. But this was a crazy outcome because when I first saw this unfolding, that was not really necessarily what I expected it to happen. So I'll have Merriweather linked down below. They have worked on some really cool webtoons that I personally actually really enjoy reading, and I had read even before I knew who they were. Big props to them. They do some cool stuff. And if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like to subscribe. I do stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you guys there.